What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Buddha. Have you ever wondered why your life hasn't changed yet, even though you want it so badly? Do you find yourself imagining how incredible it would be to turn your dreams into reality, but it always feels like something is just out of reach? Let me tell you, what's missing might be in how you're visualizing. No, it's not magic. I'm talking about using the power of your mind in a way you may have never tried before. And the most surprising part? Your reality can change much faster than you think. Want to learn how to make this happen in your life right now? In this video, I'm going to teach you the secret to powerful visualization, a technique that can completely change the game for you. And yes, you can start applying it today. The human mind holds a power we often underestimate. Imagine for a moment that your mind is a blank canvas, ready to be painted with the dreams you want to bring to life. When you tap into the power of focused, detailed visualization, something remarkable starts to happen. You're not just creating a mental image, you're planting a seed in your subconscious that begins to shape how you perceive reality. It's like a gardener planting a tree, knowing that with care and attention, it will grow and flourish. The same thing happens with your vision for the future. This process is much more than just simple optimism. When your mind is focused on a goal, it starts working tirelessly, often without you even realizing it, to turn that vision into something real. Let's say you're going through a tough time, whether it's challenges at work or personal struggles. By creating a detailed visualization of where you want to be, maybe it's your dream home, a new job, or vibrant health, your mind starts to spot opportunities you hadn't noticed before. This practice not only boosts your resilience, but also acts as a compass, guiding your thoughts and actions toward what you truly want. The key here is clarity. Successful visualization requires you to be incredibly specific about what you want to manifest. For example, if you're dreaming of a new house, visualize its size, the layout of the rooms, and the location. The more vivid the picture you paint in your mind, the easier it is for your brain to find ways to make it a reality. Many successful people use this method every day because they understand that the mind can be either your greatest ally or your biggest saboteur. So, how can you start using the power of your mind to build the life of your dreams? When you begin visualizing, something profound happens within you. This isn't just daydreaming. It's an active process where you become the director of your own destiny. Just like on a film set, every detail matters. The setting you choose, the characters you bring into the scene, and even the emotions that fill each moment. The more real and specific your mental movie is, the clearer the path your life will take. It's as if the mind is a camera capturing every detail, and that recording becomes the script you follow in real life. Just like any good director, you have the ability to make adjustments along the way. If something isn't going as planned, you can mentally edit that scene, refining your visualization until it perfectly aligns with what you want to manifest. We see great examples of this in people who've achieved high levels of success in their fields, like visionary entrepreneurs or elite athletes. Take Michael Phelps, for instance. He didn't just swim to win. He visualized himself winning long before he ever got in the pool, repeating that visualization until it became the only possible outcome. He was, in essence, directing the movie of his victory. Now, it's important to understand that visualizing requires commitment. You can imagine yourself directing a blockbuster film, but you also need the discipline to visualize regularly, just like a director reviews scenes until they're perfect. Visualization is the rehearsal for the life you want to live. If you dream of a harmonious relationship, picture the conversations, the laughter, and even the challenges being handled with maturity. If you want financial success, imagine the deals, the opportunities, and the relief when you see your bank account grow. The more you practice this skill, the easier it becomes to turn abstract ideas into concrete reality. What you visualize today could very well be what you experience tomorrow. Creating the blueprint for your dream is like drawing the map that will guide your journey. When you vaguely wish for something, like being happy, your mind doesn't have a clear direction. But when you define what happiness really means to you, like waking up every morning with purpose, living in a house with an ocean view, or spending quality time with your family, the pieces start to fall into place. This clarity is what allows the power of your mind to work in your favor. Your visualization needs to be detailed, specific, and vivid enough to feel real in your mind. After all, nobody builds a skyscraper without first visualizing every room, hallway, and finish. Specificity is what separates a simple wish from a concrete goal. If you want financial success, figure out exactly how much you want to earn, where you want to invest, and what lifestyle that money will provide. Let's say your dream is to work remotely while traveling the world. To make that dream a reality, you'd need to visualize the exact destinations you want to visit, the tools you need for work, and the routine you'd like to have. The more detailed the blueprint, the more you condition your brain to believe it's possible. It's like feeding your subconscious clear images so it can find ways to make it happen. That clarity also requires you to be open to adjustments along the way. Your first blueprint won't always be the final one, and that's okay. You may realize that what you initially thought was happiness is only a part of the picture. This is why the mind's power works flexibly, allowing you to refine your vision as you get closer to what you truly want. The more refined your vision becomes, the more naturally your reality will start to align with it. When you commit to clearly defining what you want, everything begins to fall into place to make it happen. So, are you ready to train your mind to fully embrace your vision? The brain is a powerful and adaptable tool, capable of evolving based on the stimuli you provide. Visualization, when practiced regularly, becomes a mental workout that reprograms your subconscious to believe the scenarios you imagine are just as real as what you see in front of you. Let's say you want to achieve a big goal, like starting a successful business. Every time you visualize that dream, detailing the layout of your office, happy clients, and productive meetings, your brain begins to adapt to that new reality as if it's already happening. The subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined. This means that when you repeatedly visualize your goals, you're essentially training your brain to accept this new reality as part of your life. Athletes, successful business people, and artists have used this technique for decades because they know that by mentally rehearsing their desired outcomes, their minds align with these images, influencing their behavior and decisions to guide them towards success. If you want to improve your physical fitness, for instance, picture yourself finishing a run, feeling strong and full of energy. The more you reinforce this image, the more your brain will work to make that scenario a reality, as if it's programmed to help you reach that goal. This process is ongoing. Like any skill, the more you train your mind, the sharper it becomes. Think of it as building a stronger connection between your conscious and subconscious mind. The first step is creating a detailed visualization, and the second is repeating it daily. Neuroscience shows us that the brain forms new neural circuits through repetition, which means that each time you visualize, your brain is literally rewiring itself to believe that your goal is inevitable. So what's next? Keep practicing, because with consistency, you'll turn that effort into an unstoppable force that helps manifest your new reality. Consistency is the foundation of any successful practice, and visualization is no different. Think of your mind like a garden. If you plant a seed but only water it occasionally, its growth will be inconsistent and you might never see a harvest. But if you tend to it daily, watering and nurturing it, the result is guaranteed. The power of the mind works similarly. The more you feed your vision with clarity and consistency, the stronger it grows. Practicing visualization daily not only reinforces the images in your mind, but also builds a belief system that guides your actions toward making that vision a reality. Clarity is the other crucial part of this process. Visualizing in a vague or general way is like giving your brain unclear instructions, making the manifestation process harder. The more detailed and specific your desires are, the easier it is for your brain to understand and take action. For example, if you're visualizing buying a house, don't just think, I want a nice house. Picture the type of house, the color of the walls, the style of the furniture, and the neighborhood it's in. When you visualize with this level of detail, your brain starts to believe this is your reality and begins to find ways to make it happen. By keeping up this practice every day, visualization becomes second nature. Just like an athlete who trains daily to improve their performance, you're conditioning your brain to live and breathe your vision. Each time you repeat a detailed visualization, your subconscious aligns with your goals, creating opportunities and motivation you hadn't noticed before. It's this constant exercise that sharpens the mind's power, turning it into a tool for creation. Now that you understand the importance of consistency and clarity, let's put this practice into action with some practical exercises you can use in your daily life to strengthen this skill even further. Practicing visualization is just as important as playing a sport or learning an instrument. The mind needs training to create vivid, detailed images, and this practice starts with small exercises. Imagine yourself standing at the top of a snow-covered mountain. Don't just picture the scene, immerse yourself in the experience. Feel the cold air on your face, hear the wind blowing, see the endless whiteness around you, and notice the weight of your clothes as you walk across the snowy ground. The more you engage your senses in this visualization, the more real it will feel to your brain, which starts to perceive these scenes as a kind of rehearsal for real experiences. Another practical exercise is to pick a familiar environment and mentally recreate it in detail. For example, imagine your living room, where each piece of furniture is, the colors of the walls, the type of lighting. Now, add new details, like a plant in the corner or a new painting on the wall. This challenges your brain not only to replicate what's already there, but also to create new realities on top of what you know. This exercise trains your mind to modify scenarios with precision, which is crucial when visualizing your dreams and goals. You can also apply these exercises to real-life situations. If you have a job interview or an important meeting coming up, visualize the entire process from start to finish. See yourself walking confidently into the room, speaking clearly and calmly, interacting with others positively. Feel the satisfaction of achieving your goals. This practice prepares your brain to handle the real situation with more ease and effectiveness. It's like you've already lived the experience, which reduces fear and anxiety and increases your chances of success. By practicing these visualizations daily, you'll be training your mind to turn your biggest dreams into something tangible. So, how about learning how to apply this practice to your daily life to manifest your goals even more effectively? Visualization isn't just a theoretical tool. It's something you can directly apply to your everyday life. No matter what your goal is, whether it's improving your health, attracting more wealth, or strengthening relationships, the power of your mind can help you achieve it. For example, if you want to improve your health, visualize yourself full of energy, vitality, and well-being. Your subconscious mind starts to believe it's possible, and as a result, your daily actions, like choosing healthier foods or engaging in physical activities, begin to align with that vision. You start acting in line with the reality you've already visualized. The same goes for manifesting wealth. If your visualization is clear and consistent, your brain begins to notice opportunities that may have gone unnoticed before. Take someone who wants to start a successful business. By visualizing the success of their venture, from satisfied customers to financial growth, the subconscious adapts to this reality, helping them make better decisions and stay focused on their goals. Visualization not only inspires, but also guides your mind to see concrete paths toward achieving what you desire. In relationships, the principle is the same. If you visualize harmonious relationships filled with love, understanding, and respect, your mind starts looking for behaviors and interactions that foster that kind of connection. Your conversations improve, you become more attentive and empathetic, and naturally, you begin to attract people who are on the same wavelength. When you apply visualization consistently in real life, it acts like a compass, guiding your decisions and actions toward your goals. Now that you understand how this works, how about combining visualization with action to truly maximize your results? Visualizing your dreams is the first step to creating the life you want, but it's just the beginning. Visualization helps align your subconscious mind with your goals. But for that vision to become a reality, action is essential. It's like planting a seed. Visualization is the care you give to it, imagining the tree growing and blooming. However, without watering it, without tending to the soil, that seed will never grow into a tree. In the same way, your visualizations need to be backed by concrete actions that pave the way for your dreams to come true. Think of an athlete who wants to win a competition. They can visualize winning in full detail, feel the emotion of crossing the finish line first, but if they don't train and dedicate themselves to physical and mental preparation, that victory will never happen. Visualization is a powerful tool for focus and motivation, but it's the continuous action that guarantees results. The same applies to any area of life: health, business, relationships. Your mind can be the engine driving your intentions, but it's your daily actions that move the dream forward. It's important to remember that actions don't have to be huge from the start. Small steps, when aligned with a clear vision, lead to big changes over time. If you want to start a business, for example, begin by visualizing success, but follow up with practical actions. Plan, network, study the market. Each small action is a piece that completes the puzzle of your bigger vision. When your mind and actions work together, you create a synergy that makes the impossible possible. So, after all this learning, how about taking the first step toward your dreams? Now that you know the secret of powerful visualization, the big question is, are you going to apply this knowledge? Are you ready to start transforming your reality right now? Think about the dreams you've been holding on to for so long. They're just one step away from becoming real, but it all depends on you. Have you already visualized what your life would be like with those dreams realized? So why not take the first step today? Give it a try. Put everything you've learned here into action and see for yourself how the power of the mind can change everything around you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss more tips on how to transform your life with the power of visualization. Oh, and if you haven't watched it yet, check out the video, Urgent: How to Protect Your Energy from Low Vibes and Keep Your Power High, to make sure you're shielded from any negative energy while you put all of this into practice. The future you desire is closer than you think. So, what are you going to do with this knowledge?